What's such a boy for another reaction? In today's video, we have Durk Needs Help by UVXCX. He has amazing videos. I'll be watching this shit.
Universe.
Welcome if you're new, welcome back if you're not. So, if you're watching this video, you probably know who Lil Durk, aka The Voice, aka Smirkio, aka whatever whatever his name is. But
And
his case
he a dumbass. Durk stupid.
is actually a lot more telling that I think people are getting into because this doesn't just affect him. And I'll expand on that later, but here's what I know. And I don't really like to go into rumors. I'm more of a facts nigga sprinkled in with my personal opinion. So Lil Durk was
Why would you have these niggas rent cars with a rent out cars with a OTF credit card, my nigga? Like what?
arrested in pretty close to my hometown, Fort Lauderdale, Florida, 2024, for being in connection to a murder for hire plot that resulted in Quando Rondo's cousin, Lil Pab, or whatever his name is, being murdered. And that's damn.
And you gonna kill these niggas in Beverly Hills gang? And then you gonna make a song, that unreleased song called I can't fucking speak. Beverly Hills, talking about it.
I didn't even realize
And that bitch hard too.
that long. Time is just moving so fast, but he's been in federal custody since then, right? And they're alleging, let me make this overtly clear, alleging that Durk paid at least 5 different people to go all the way to California to basically kill Quando Rondo. And I just want to say within the first few seconds of this video that I think Durk thinks he's smarter than the
Bro, what the fuck, gang? Don't put this picture, my nigga. This shit look scary as fuck. Nigga look like nigga ass look like Golden Freddy, my nigga.
police.
Freddy Fazbear ass eyes.
Which in turn should tell you how stupid this nigga actually is. First of all, forget everything else we're gonna talk about. Let's just say that this is legit the only thing Durk has ever done that's illegal, right? When more than likely it's not, but why would you add witnesses to a murder that you're paying for? I understand if you're like, oh, it's 5 of us. Yeah, we can go smoke this nigga and get away with it. He can't take on all of us. But nigga, this ain't 2011 Chicago. This is Los Angeles, California, modern day times. You're a fucking bot, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Number 2, and I think a lot of niggas forget this. This isn't just the, oh, I saw a guy in the streets that I didn't like, so I wanted to kill him murder. This is quite literally you outsourcing your crime of murder. Now it's premeditated because you paid people to go do it for you. You're a fucking bot, again. Then on top of that, you're trusting a nigga that would go genuinely take someone's life for bread to not fold in that room? Maybe I'm just paranoid, bro, but if I want to go kill someone, I'm doing that shit alone and myself. Anyway, if Durk is convicted of anything that he's in prison for right at this very moment,
I seen a nigga on TikTok, he broke it down. He said them niggas should have kept their phones at home, went on a train, got on a train with the Cali, got a car off Facebook Marketplace. Why would you go to a rental spot, my nigga, and buy a car with a credit card, a OTF credit card?
a life without parole since someone was murdered that was connected to this whole thing, you know? I mean, the good thing here, I guess, is that they're choosing not to seek capital punishment against bro, so at least he won't get stonewalled, you know? Just will have to, watch his bottom for the rest of his life. But because this is a Fed case, he's been locked up for a year and some change, and every single time he sent a request for bail, that shit gets swiftly denied.
Yup, that should get denied.
And why is that, you may ask? Because they've been watching this nigga for years. The murder of Quando.
I know his dreads, them fucking wicks, them bitches so dirty. That shit probably got so much dandruff in it by now.
Rondo's cousin happened in 2022. But even before that, Durk was getting watched because that beef between OTF and Quando's folks, like when Vaughn died and Quando was there, obviously that got investigated. You think the police are just like, oh, another nigga down, W. I mean, half the time they are, but this was a high profile murder. It was King Vaughn. A man who, as we all know by weak-ass culture vulture boy Ross, is at this point a documented serial killer with at least 7 different murders he was in connection to. So when he died, I would imagine they looked a little closer than normal at a case of that stature. So for 2 years, the FBI quite literally watched Durk's financial movements and his physical movements. Mind you, the only reason he was arrested specifically on October 24th, 2024 was because he was about to leave the country. And the feds was like,
The nigga was trying to flee.
nah, nigga. What? Are you crazy? We got too much on you for you to just step on out of the U.S. for literally any reason at all. And if I'm not mistaken, hold on, let me make sure. Yeah, he was trying to go to Dubai, Italy, and Switzerland for whatever reason. And they're not going to take it easy on Durk for literally any reason at all. Fuck the fact that he's rich and they've been watching him. These niggas have decided to use certain lyrics against him in his trial, which is why I'm making this video. However,
That Hills song. Well, I can't say Beverly Hills, my nigga. I do Beverly Hills with choppers. Should I play that bitch? They got the lyrics. They probably got the lyrics for that bitch. You trying to crack that little bitch down and get that bitch hard too. I saw Javante Davis was listening to that song in his locker room before a fight. Before they spent, told them get they blicks and get the tents darker. He literally talking about what happened. Bro, popping traffic, we in Cali ride through Beverly Hills with choppers. I'm not hiding, bro. Don't know we crashed a dynasty the hoppers. He was a passenger. Then jump seats, the driver crying can get us off, and bounty hunter, he ready to crack that little bitch down to get her off. This nigga self-incriminating himself, gang. C10, showing the ski mask park before they spent, told them get they blicks and get the tents darker. You got a regular clip that Chris Vick. I bet it hit harder. Fool his ass. He think we buy some cars without post school his ass. Fool his ass. He ain't paying attention to this car because we got Uber tags.
However, certain lyrics cannot be used. Not entirely sure if that's good news or bad news. I mean, I guess it's good news because if they could use anything, the jury would just throw the book at this nigga on day one. I'm not gonna lie. For example, we ain't trying to make peace with them boys. I pay rent, they're my shooters. I don't want no niggas who you catch. I want the one I paid for. Trolling ass, I shot your home. Like, Durk, what the fuck are you doing? Why niggas? Yo, I never understood why rappers will do some shit, then talk about it. Like them UK drill niggas that just fully expose themselves. Like, I remember that day when.
I remember that day so clearly. Let me tell you how I called that body.
The blood UK niggas. Chiggy had slipped and we stabbed him. We caught him lacking on the front streets. He fell to the ground and we chinged him.
There was so many things that happened that day, so I gotta sit down and explain this properly.
Durk needs to
Them niggas be explaining them stabbings.
sit his ass down and stop trying to push them bail requests because they've got you, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It does suck because this man is a whole father of like 6 or 7 kids, if I'm not mistaken. Don't make the joke. Don't make the joke. And didn't one of them literally shoot his stepdad? Please tell me someone remembers that.
Yeah, I did see that.
And he had a gun on his hip, but she had a gun, and he was trying to get the gun out of her hands. He was trying not to get shot with the gun. And during the fight, and Durk's son is watching all this, he's trying to get the gun out of her hand. The gun off his hip drops, and the son picks up the gun and shoots him in the stomach.
What the fuck?
I guess trying to protect the mom. But the mom is the one with the gun. You know, he says that he wasn't the aggressor in the situation. Then he ends up getting shot.
Butter ass slow. Butter don't understand shit, bro. Saying.
But all jokes
just look at Butter.
aside, you know, him being in prison fucks that whole family up. And he's posted several videos with his kids. He clearly loves his kids. And it does suck to see him under this circumstance, regardless of whatever he's done. But for the case itself, especially with the lyrics that can possibly be used against him, it just looks rough, man. I'm not gonna lie. The lyrics thing can be off-putting for a lot of people, Durk included, because of how often these rappers just say shit in their songs that think they're protected under the guise of it being artistic expression and free speech. But like, nigga, if you're rapping about
Oh, you happy, Durk? You got back for Vaughn. You happy, gang? You gonna be in that cell? You happy, gang?
what you would want to do to someone that's connected with King Von's death, you're creating a song that's connected to motive, i.e., the motive of why you would pay 5 niggas to go smoke Quando Rondo in LA. When you rap about paying niggas to smoke someone, i.e., paying 5 niggas to go smoke Quando Rondo, there's intent there. Do you guys get what I'm trying to say? Like, rappers need to stop just saying anything willy fucking nilly because thinking there will be absolutely no repercussions behind it, You're an idiot. And at this point, I mean, God knows when I said it, but I did say in a video somewhere in the past that I would rather you little rap niggas lie about, killing someone versus actually going and doing it and then rapping about it in a song. You niggas are so stupid, man. It actually blows my mind. Like at that point, bro, you might as well just go ahead and turn yourself in. And this whole case in and of itself is honestly stupid. I mean, the trial has been pushed back like numerous times.
Yeah, they keep pushing the shit back.
Just because of how much shit they have on Durk. And it's like a little slither of development in this case, like every other month. And at this point, that's why he's been in there for so long. But with him pleading not guilty, we're just going to simply have to see and wait how it all unfolds. Now, why am I even talking about this? Because crime isn't really a super big topic on the channel. Not that much, at least. But the bigger picture here is that we have been losing a lot of artists lately, and it's getting concerning. Lil Durk, however you may feel about him, is one of the biggest artists in this generation, like hands down. There's no denying that. And with this case looking the way it's looking, I don't know, man. It would be bullshit to say that rap would not take a huge hit if Durk went away for good.
Gang rap took a huge hit right now, my nigga. This shit did.
I mean, honestly, Chicago is rough right now. Vaughn died. Keith got up out of there. Durk in prison. Now, maybe I'm just not super tapped in with the Chicago scene, but honestly, that's...
They still got Lil Nooney and Fully Chopped. They tough. Nah, they tough now, but
that's a lot of ills.
They ain't as big as them. They got Chucky and shit.
And not too many W's. It's almost like rappers like going to prison, or the prison likes rappers. Now that leads into a much broader discussion of black men simply being statistics regardless of their financial stature. But the legal system likes to use lyrics and fill it in context by the rappers themselves against them, which could be kind of unfair because it's just music. Or is it? The thing about this case is that labels are probably at this point getting tired of dealing with shit like this, honestly. These labels are not here to help you, okay? They mainly want to help themselves. They're a business. So when you bring them money and then they got to spend millions of dollars getting your ass out of jail for the 6th time, it starts to push them towards safer protocol, quote unquote. Hey, maybe let's not sign the guy that quite literally admits to crimes he's committed in his songs. Maybe we shouldn't sign the street nigga, you know? Please understand that no matter how big you are, Durk is one of the many, many, many examples of why just because you're famous and got bread doesn't make you untouchable, bruh. Now, here's the thing. I don't want to see anybody in prison unless they deserve it. Y'all saw my TK video, and if you didn't, here's a quick little cliff notes, right? I feel like no matter how fire your music is, because TK was fire shit, if you do some foul shit, just be ready for what comes behind that. And low-key, I support whatever may come behind that. I fuck with Lil Durk. I really do. But if what they're accusing him of is true, I think it's fully fair that he needs time for it. But regardless of how this case goes, honestly, y'all, it should tell all of you something. Like, seriously. And not gonna lie, I'm gonna let y'all discuss that in the comments because I'm hungry. Y'all get to eat while watching me. I gotta sit here and record this video. Then I gotta go cook. I'm finna make me some food. I love y'all so much. Thank you for watching my video. 100K on the way. I'm UVXCX.
Yeah, this nigga let Durk cook coconut brain. You have the right Durk. You got back for Vaughn, nigga. You slid after niggas kept trolling you. You know what I'm saying? Left that other nigga unidentified, them dirty with a switchy. And them niggas had switches, bro. Like, bro, he was dirty alive. He hopped in a casket. Damn that nigga Jiggy. Yeah, bro. Fries, bro.